Right, here we go then.
Hello guys, welcome back to Cassette Confessions, another bonus video, and today we're talking about another Rosie and Jim video, actually. Because I've talked about Rosie and Jim beforehand, I forgot this one actually. Well, I've had this video for quite a while actually, but I never really talked about on Cassette Confessions, really, because I know where it came from. But the story's interesting, this one, actually, where I got this from, really, interestingly. So, we're talking about Fish Face and Other Stories from 1999, so it's another Neil Brewer era video, this is. 5 episodes, and really from 1999 these are from, really. Second and third series. The second and third series with Neil Brewer in, really. And yeah, it's interesting. More animal animal themed, really, I would say, on this one. Just go glide through these episodes, really. Yeah, just nothing much really on these ones. So you got Fish Face, Rose and Jim probably visiting an aquarium, they dress up in fish face with demi fishes. That's alright. Baby elephant's bath time, seeing a baby elephant getting bathed, so elephants. That's that's pretty decent, that is. You've got Pony and Trap really, on that one, again too with ponies really. Obviously this whole thing that they do really with Pony and Trapped. And yeah, nothing on that one. Naughty Little Frog, again like a little frog, probably just be on the ragdoll causing a bit of chaos for them really. And then we finish with Riding Lesson, which is the one I remember mostly actually, because it's Neil trying out riding really for a while, and obviously something happens really, and he ends up what do you call it? End up getting loose, and he ends up going through a forest and jumping over stuff really, that sort of thing really, like for more slapstick stuff, like he goes and runs on a horse really. Actually I do know, because Rosie actually lands on the back of the horse and so kicks it off really, and goes through out of the stables of these sort of really to the open woodland, or the outside woodland where it's from, where its stables are really. Nice fun one actually. I'd probably say that's the better one out of this video really, on that one. And yeah, pretty decent. Pretty nice one. So yeah, not bad. I think Riding Lessons is a standout for me really on this one. So there we go. So let's get to the story actually how I got this tape really. So this came from my grandparents. This did, along with with Rupert and the Song Snatcher and Barney the dog with stars at his eyes really, on those ones. And this came from a shop called the Carlock Shop. This did, and this was it was there for a good number of years. This was in my local retail park, near JGB Sports. What else? Halfords, Morrison's, an old sewing shop as well. There used to be a little kids playing area there. There was but for parties and stuff like that. That was sort of like, it was like near the end really, so towards the end really. People remember the Carlock Shop had a very striking ident on it really, just like a tick, like like a striped yellow and red tick on it really. And you go in and there's like you get like bits of furniture, electronics and stuff, golfing videos and stuff, and that sort of thing. And that's where I found this tape in there. And actually my granddad bought it for me, he did, and it remained in their grandparents' house for a little while actually, until he got taken away and also got taken back to me really. It did, so I still have it somewhere, and yeah, it's a nice little thing really, obviously. And yeah, nice little memento. I only watched it once when my grandparents, one time actually. I never watched it again really, obviously. Just different taste really, even when I was with my grandparents, at the time. What else? Just nothing much to say. The artwork's pretty nice. Obviously, I think this is around the time actually they started doing more with sort of portal and just interesting stuff. They did with the biggest messes ever. I'm not sure if there's a promotion thing. There's a promotion thing in there somewhere for the first one. Obviously, they were all really simultaneously, them two really, at the time, And yeah, but they kept releasing more of that sort of stuff really. In that sort of vein really, like Sticky Honey. Flash and Fire Engine is another one, and that video double box set really, the orange 2-tape one really. So there's a bit of a similar thing going on there really at the time, and yeah, it's alright really. I mean, nothing much to say about this one really. I mean, it's probably one I probably remember the least really, indeed. Only watched it once prior to having the collection, but it's never, you know, again, never watched it really, you know. It's just there, you know. But it's nice. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's another Neil Brewer tape, really. You know, I have a couple of John Conliffs, a couple of Pat Hutchins, really, and a couple of Neil Brewers, really. So it's decent. You know, I would say actually, you know, looking back on the videos, of course, I do say like Neil Brewer's a bit more campy, really. But actually, looking back at the, you know, interviews, especially with Jack's Throwback Attack, because he did like a podcast, you know, a podcast episode with the remaining ones with Robin Stevens, Rebecca Nagan, and Neil Brewer, actually, and that was pretty nice actually. This the three of them together, just laughing and stuff like that, and other stuff, you know, moments like when the film Christmas Lights, you know, Rebecca Nagan's flat was burgled while she was out shooting the Christmas special, you know, in '96 in Stratford upon Avon, you know, and that's surprising, and also Robin Stevens coming up with some interesting ideas to make. And actually make how physical Neil Brewer could be in these situations, you know, window cleaning, still walking, you know, and everything else, you know, and obviously Neil Brewer, yeah, came out saying he's dyslexic and all that sort of stuff, and you know, and the funny thing for his audition when he went to Pinewood Studios, you know, to meet with Alan Wood, you know, he actually walked into the broom cupboard by accident, really, because you know, so like walked through the door and ended up in the cleaning cupboard by accident, you know, on his audition, really. So it shows to go, actually, you know. Well, again, Neil Brewer's talented, of course. He's a musician. He was in the band Druid with Andrew McCoy-Shard, of course. Neil Brewer was the bass player. Andrew McCoy was the keyboardist. So you can actually listen to albums on Spotify. There's some appearances on them, like the Old Grey Whistle Test on YouTube somewhere. So you can see a young Neil Brewer in the 1970s playing bass, not singing, but just playing bass, really. And yeah. It gives you more insight about that sort of era of the show, really, especially in its later parts, really. Fantastic, really good stuff. It gives me a bit more appreciation as well, really, you know. Obviously with the execution, of course, it's more played down, I would say, a bit more slapstick, it has a bit of a slapstick edge to it, really, compared to what Conliff and Hutchins were doing prior to. You know, it's a bit more gentle, a bit more informative, really. You know, and you know, just like a nice little treat. Whereas this, you know, there's still that thing, but there's more slapstick involved in it, really, in this one, you know, but more comedic elements, which is fair enough, you know. I mean, if you're trying to appeal something like in the late '90s, really, into the 21st century, fair enough, you know. Obviously, you know, lasted as long as it did, really, and credit to them, really good stuff. So that's it, guys. I have nothing else to say, really. So I've been talking about Rosie and June, Fish Face and Other Stories from 1999. Thank you guys for watching. As always, see you for the next video. See you guys.